Hey guys, Quigon Quasar here, back again with another Mass Effect Andromeda video. And in this video, I'm actually going to be using a brand new weapon that I got out of a premium pack called the L-89 Halberd. And this looks absolutely awesome. I don't know if I can give you much of a look at it. Try and see if you can see it from there. It looks like a darker version of the Mattock. I'll show you guys, obviously, in the thumbnail of this video and at the end when I show you the specs of this video. This is going to be a first impressions video. It's not like a master guide to this weapon. There will be a weapon guide for this weapon that I will release at some point, but that will be after I've had some experience with the gun and I'm really in a position to give people advice. But this thing, I'll read the description of it, and like I said, I'll show you the specs and the full description of it at the end of the video. But I read the description of it, and it seems like this is supposed to be some, like, more of a pro version of the Mattock. For anyone that's familiar with the Mattock, it's a badass semi-automatic, one-size-fits-all kind of gun. It's very good. It's a very good rifle. It's got pretty good range, pretty good accuracy, and pretty good damage. And this sort of just takes all of those to the next level. From what I could tell, the gun isn't like a surefire upgrade to the Mattock in every way. I will, like I said, I'll show you the specs of both of those guns at the end of the video. It's not a surefire like upgrade in terms of fire rate, accuracy, damage. Some of them aren't as good as the Mattock from what I could see. I took like a quick glance at it before I started up this video, but the damage is definitely there. It's definitely improved. It's sort of like it's not an N7 gun. This isn't. It's actually a rare weapon. It's like, I guess, the next one down from N7, I think. And I got it out of a 100k pack, so open those if you wanted, you know, a definite way of getting this gun. But from what I can tell, it's pretty damn good. I'm taking the guys down quite well. And the plus point of the Mattock was that it was a good ranged weapon. It was a good range, and this was in Mass Effect Andromeda and Mass Effect 3. It was a good ranged weapon, but it wasn't like a very specialist weapon, sort of like the Sandstorm. I did a video on the Sandstorm, which was a very good long-range assault rifle, but it was pretty damn hard to get used to. And kind of the learning curve for it was kind of challenging. What the hell is happening, Get Wrecked? The learning curve for it was kind of challenging with that weapon. But with the Mattock, it's sort of like one size fits all, and anyone can really use it, pick up and play. It's quite easy to get used to. So I'm going to be seeing if this gun follows the sort of same theme as that, and sort of, you know, has the same sort of basics behind it. It is quite easy to use, and so far it does seem like that is the case. It seems like it's got a slower fire rate than the Mattock. Certainly a lot more damage than the Mattock, though. Probably better accuracy as well. Yeah, I think the reticule is actually smaller than the Mattock's reticule. But the fire rate definitely seems slower, but it's a decent trade-off considering how much more damage this gun does. And honestly, for all intents and purposes, like I said, it's called the Halberd for anyone that missed that. It is like a professional or like a pro version of the, I don't know how I missed every one of those shots. It is like a pro version of the Mattock in pretty much every way. It's pretty freaking badass. It's like a dark, in terms of aesthetics, it's like dark, as you can see there. It's black. It's like a black version of the Mattock, and it is pretty damn cool. They gave a bit of a description as to sort of the basics, like the basis of it and the lore behind the weapon, I guess you could say. And it's a human weapon for anyone that's wondering. It's not Ket. It's not like Angaran or Remnant. It is human. It's a human tech weapon that was sort of made by the initiative, sort of adapted. It was like an adapted version of the Mattock Assault Rifle, and it was adapted by the initiative and improved. What the hell gun has he got? He's pretty damn freaking awesome. I've been getting screwed by the goddamn peer-to-peer server hosting in this game. It has been screwing me. Every time I've been trying to start up a video, there's been lag, and it's been horrible. It's been so annoying, but it looks like I'm actually in a match where there isn't going to be any lag. But this gun seems pretty damn decent. Like I said, first impressions video, and first impressions are, it's pretty damn good. It seems okay to use at like mid-range, mid to close range, also at long range. Hip firing with it isn't too difficult. It doesn't come with like a scope that's already fitted on that you can't get rid of like the Sandstorm did. And I'll shoot with the hip fire a little bit now, and it seems pretty decent. It doesn't seem, get the hell out of my way, you Roman bitch. It doesn't seem too difficult to shoot at there from the hip, and then some of the longer range assault rifles and sniper rifles are very difficult to shoot from the hip, but this one seems pretty decent and pretty easy to use. I'm rocking with the Asari Huntress for anyone that's wondering. I thought I should switch it up from my, what the hell, that guy just floated. I thought I should switch it up from my usual, you know, infiltrator, human infiltrator. This gun would work with a human infiltrator. I think it would work very well, but I thought I'd play with a different character for once. Like I said, there will be a more in-depth weapon guide coming to my channel of this gun once I'm a little bit more used to it. I'm going to be doing that sort of style from now on. I'll do like first impressions of weapons that I get for you guys, and then I'll do like sort of more in-depth advanced weapon guides as well. to sort of give you two sides of the same coin and give you like a good thorough sort of look at each weapon. This weapon so far is pretty damn decent. I'm not sure, because it's not an N7 weapon. I guess you could probably find it out of a gold pack as well. I don't think you have to get it out of a premium pack. But just to be on the safe side, just in case I'm wrong, just get it out, look for it in premium packs. And so far, I was looking at the damage. The Sandstorm does appear to have higher damage than this weapon from what I could tell, but so far this weapon seems like one of the best assault rifles in the game. Out of the ones that I've got, like I said, when I show you the specs, I'll show you my entire weapon selection screen. Enjoy all of the assault rifles that I currently have on this account, and how this sort of stacks up against them. I'll shoot at hip fire here, and it does pretty damn well. It's not difficult at all. The fire rate is kind of slower than the Mattock, but not brutal at all. It would do quite well with a scope, but at the same time, putting a scope on, say, on this map, for example, would sort of put you at a disadvantage because there's a lot of close range, close quarters, you know, corner to corner fighting in this map. You're probably better off sticking with it without a scope on, unless you're playing on a map such as like the snowy map, the icebreaker map. If you're playing on that and you want to sort of play as a human infiltrator, then take the rooftops and sort of attack from long range. You probably want to rock with a scope for that one, for that map. But on a map like this, probably don't. And on, I think it's Firebase 0, I think it's called Firebase 0. The one that's on like an asteroid, don't rock with a scope on that in my opinion either, because that's just too close range to really benefit from a scope. You're better off just using the iron sights, because they're pretty damn good, and you can see the reticle is pretty damn small as well, which means it's got very good accuracy, as opposed to, what was that gun, the Dawn, as opposed to the Dawn, the shotgun that I did a video on for you guys recently. In fact, the day before I'm recording this video. In fact, the reticle was huge. It was absolutely massive. It's like the exact opposite of the Dawn's reticle. Let me see how well it does against taking this Hydra. I did pretty damn well against that Hydra. Obviously, I was shooting at the weak spot of that Hydra. Now, I should know that I'm playing on bronze. I will be doing, one of you guys mentioned that maybe gold would be a better show of how, you know, how clutchy a weapon is, or how good a weapon is when it's pushed to its limits. I will be doing gold videos of all the weapons I show for you guys. I just got to get better with them first and sort of get used to them a little bit. Some weapons just aren't suited to gold matches, in my opinion. Just some of them are too bad, in my opinion, but some of them can be used, and this is definitely one that I would think would be used to good effect on a gold match. But yeah, we're playing on bronze just until I get used to this gun. The weapon guide that I do, the weapon guide video, will probably be on silver, and that'll be coming in the next day or so. Once I'm used to this weapon, I'll use this weapon like crazy, and then record the in-depth weapon guide once I'm used to it a little bit more. I'm going to try and take this Hydra out on my own. Get wrecked, Mr. Hydra. God, those things are tough as hell. Let me see how well. I'm shooting at its eyes. That's the weak spot. I think there's a weak spot around the back as well, attached to its like shoulders, like neck area, I guess you could call it. It's doing quite a lot of damage. I'm going to back out of there, though, because I'm going to get wrecked. I'm getting overwhelmed as hell there. Let's see. Right, I'm taking out a Quigon Berserker. It does some pretty decent damage. Obviously, it's no Widow. It's no Dawn. It's not going to do like a god weapon levels of damage, but it seems pretty good. Now, in terms of the max ammo count, I'm going to go down and get the ammo now. I'm going to get the hell out of there. This goddamn mech's about to wreck me. I'm going to go over to... Screw it. So someone just went down. I'm going to go over to the ammo box. Where the hell is the ammo box? The ammo box is around there. All right. Go around to the ammo box. I'll get some max ammo. We'll see. Right. Max ammo is actually 84 bullets, if I've done the maths correctly. That is. But 84 bullets is pretty damn good. Since there's 12 bullets per clip. You're going to have quite a few, you know, you're going to be able to empty quite a few full clips before you need to reload. And if you're using this as a solo weapon, like you're using this weapon on its currently am, then max reserve ammo is always important, because you could run out of ammo and you won't be able, if you're surrounded by enemies, you won't be able to get to the ammo box very conveniently, and sometimes you just won't be able to get there at all. So it helps to have like a good maximum reserve ammo, and this gun seems to do quite well in that department. It's got, like I said, I'll go to the full, I'll put my ammo up to max again, and yeah, it's 84 bullets is the max, including the 12 bullets that you've got in your chamber, and that's a decent amount. That really is a decent amount of ammo to be carrying, and there's quite a lot of ammo boxes around the map, so I don't think you're going to get through 84 bullets in a hurry. It'll last you quite a while, and considering how damaging the bullets are, it's pretty damn good. I'm going to get this dude up. Just go invisible. Go on, I've got you, bro. I got you, bro. Get up, bro. I love this stealth grid with this character. Now, in terms of which characters I think this would do well with, it's not that heavy of a gun. It would, like I said, the Mattock was like one size fits all. You could really play with it in any situation with any character. I think that sort of applies here as well with this MLG version of the Mattock. It works with the Halberd quite well as well. You can just, I don't think that it would really restrict you at all. You can use a very power-focused character, such as the one that I'm using now, the Asari Huntress. Very adept and biotic-focused character, so power cooldowns are a big thing, and it doesn't have that big of a difference on the power cooldowns. Obviously, if you use this instead of a pistol, or like, say, the Rosrad pistol, submachine gun pistol, which I've already done a video on for anyone that's wondering, or the like the Charger submachine gun, or even just the default Predator pistol, it's gonna weigh you down more than those guns are, and you're gonna probably have a slightly longer cooldown, power cooldown, than if you were using those guns as just your primary weapon and not rocking with the secondary weapon. But at the same time, it's not gonna weigh you down anywhere near as much as, say, the Widow or the Dawn shotgun, or any shotgun or any sniper rifle really is. So it's a good choice for the biotic focused or power focused or ability focused characters who sort of want to, a decent gun that can do decent damage. You don't want to rely completely on your powers and abilities. If I had to pick like one class that would work very badly or work the worst with this weapon, it would probably be a Vanguard type character, because Vanguards are very hit and run style characters, and they dash in, dash out. I mentioned that in my Dawn weapon review / I don't know, like showcase of that badass shotgun. Hit and run style plays are very good with the Vanguard. I can't see that working that much, because you do kind of need quite a lot of time to shoot enemies with this, because it's got a kind of slow fire rate, and you sort of have to stand, not at point blank range, but you have to stand there and just put a few bullets into them before they drop. Probably wouldn't work that great with a Vanguard, but it could be made to work. It's probably just not what a Vanguard should be focusing on. But other than that, I think it would go with any character, especially tech-focused characters, or like the Quigon Mercenary, which is like a soldier or combat-focused character. Any of those it would go well with, I'm wrecking right now. I am on bronze, but it's still doing very, very well. I will be doing a full weapon breakdown and full weapon guide video. Did we get a full extraction? Yeah, we got a full extraction. I'm going to show you the specs of this gun now, so see you guys in a second. Alright, so we're in the weapon selection screen here. As you can see, L-89 Halberd. It looks badass as hell. This is version 1, I should say. So I haven't got any upgraded versions. You can get upgraded versions of each gun, such as like the Avenger there, that's version 3, or like upgraded version 3, whatever you call it. This is version 1, so say if I compare it to the Avenger version 3, the Avenger is going to be even worse when you first get it if you're using the default version 1. But we're not focusing on that, we're focusing on the Mattock, which I have got version 2 of the Mattock, so bear that in mind. The Mattock is going to be a little bit better here in this comparison than it would be by default, or it would be at version 1 like the Halberd is at. But in terms of damage, we get pretty good damage. It's sitting at 94 damage, whereas the Mattock is 54. It's 40 less damage. Now, the Mattock has got 105 points higher rate of fire, but that will probably slightly lower when you use the version 1 Mattock in like a fair comparison. I just can't, upgrade this gun to make it a little bit more fair. Now, the clip size is also going to be 4 points bigger. Again, bear in mind, it's slightly upgraded. This Mattock is, the max ammo is going to have 80 points more, so you can carry a slightly higher max reserve ammo, which is going to be useful, but considering the difference in damage, that's, it's a fair trade-off. Now, in terms of the accuracy and weight, they're also a little bit better on the Mattock. I would have thought the accuracy would be better with the Halberd. Basically, the only advantage you're going to get with the Halberd is, in fact, the damage. It looks badass as hell. The aesthetics is an advantage as well. The black version of it does definitely look better than that sort of the tanned version that the Mattock has. And the advantage in terms of rate of fire, max clip size, max ammo, and accuracy and weight will be less if you use like a... As you can see, I've got a version 1 Halberd. If I was using a version 1 Mattock, it would be slightly closer, but the Mattock would still bear an advantage in all of those. Maybe apart from weight, it's got slightly better weight by 1 point. I don't think it would have that advantage if I didn't have that upgrade on, because I think the upgrade from 1 to version 2 really only matters within like a couple of points. I don't think it would give the Mattock much of an advantage in terms of weight. I think the advantage would actually be with the Halberd if I hadn't have got version 2 of the Mattock. But yeah, end verdict, I really like this weapon. Like I said, as you can see here, the specs, it has an advantage with the damage. Other than that, you're probably better off going with a Mattock. But if you want a slightly more damaging weapon, maybe, in what I did was I played with the Widow, which is a badass sniper rifle. I played with that for loads and loads and loads, got used to the massive amounts of damage, and then I switched out to things like the Mattock and the Avenger and stuff, and the change in damage was just like crazy. If you did that too, you've switched to like slightly less powerful or a lot less powerful weapons, and you're missing the damage, then this will take you a little bit closer to sniper rifle damage or something. And if you don't want to use a sniper rifle, but you still want to be playing it like long range sort of play style, maybe as a human infiltrator or Solarian infiltrator, then this gun is the way to go, especially compared to the Mattock. Now, compared to the Sandstorm, which is another long range assault rifle, that was a pretty good gun. I showed you guys that in another video. Now, compared to that, the Sandstorm has got slightly, well, quite a bit better damage, but the rate of fire is a lot less. It's 53 more damage, the Sandstorm, and this is version 1 Sandstorm, so it's a fair comparison. 90 less rate of fire, so it's a much slower rate of fire. This clip size is the same. 12 less max ammo for the Sandstorm and 8 more accuracy, but 10 more weight as well. So that's going to be more specialized and more, more specialized for a long-range character, whereas the Halberd is still long-range for long-range characters, but it's still a one-size-fits-all, much like the Mattock. I will be doing, like I said, a full weapon guide for this video once I'm a little bit more experienced with it, but this was sort of I wanted this to suffice as sort of like a weapon first impressions / review of the gun. It's very good, it is very good, but in my opinion, I think the Mattock still holds a much better advantage. As you can see, all the specs are green apart from the damage for the Mattock. But anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did, please leave a like on this video. It would really help me out, and I would really appreciate it. And if you want to see more of my content, I'm going to be making more Mass Effect Andromeda videos than any other YouTuber, so you should definitely stick around and subscribe to this channel if you enjoy my content or if you enjoy Mass Effect Andromeda videos. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.